Hey, what's happening? One SirJames coming at you guys with another video, and today I'm here to give you guys a Nintendo Switch product review. The item in question is this one here, and that is the Nintendo Switch Elite Backpack. For my longtime viewers, you may recall during the launch of the Nintendo Switch, I actually reviewed the original backpack, but now we have the Elite version. Now, I will be making some references to the original backpack just so you have a kind of a better understanding and kind of see what's going to work for you. But the biggest thing to keep in mind is it really comes down to the storage capabilities of the bags. The original one had a ton of storage options. This one is more of a dubbed down version, but you know what? Not everyone has 4 sets of Joy-Cons, one to take their dock, and all these other things, and someone just wants to kind of, just bring the bare bones basic, and I feel like this is going to be a great option. So we're going to go ahead and start with the outer portions of the bag first, and I'll work our way inside. To make things simple, as far as the color scheme that we have here is, of course, we have the dark gray and a black color tone. There's the front. And then there is the back. Just like the original one, you also have the Switch logo, except this one is a lot more subtle and hidden on the bag itself, because a lot of people didn't like on the original one where it was basically this rubberized material and stitched in, and people felt like they're going to be an easy target to potentially get mugged, and it kind of really depends on where you live. So I could see why some people may not like that. So for here, you may like this one as a better option, because honestly, it's hidden pretty well. You're not really going to notice it right away, to be quite honest, unless if you know what to look out for. And of course, you also have the Switch logo right here on the armband too. Now, there is one feature on this bag that I unfortunately am going to be missing, and again, it doesn't really add anything to the bag, it's just more purely on looks, is that on the original one, on the back portion here, you actually have these giant stitched in basically Switch Joy-Cons, but here, as you can see, they don't have that feature at all. Again, not anyone's really going to see it, and does it make a big difference on the bag? No, but it was just an extra bit of detail that I personally liked. And as far as the quality of the bag itself, it's definitely high quality. This is a bag that's easily going to go through a lot of abuse and not easily tear or anything like that. Because again, if you're going to be paying 40 bucks or so for a bag, then you want to make sure that it's going to be really good quality. It's going to last you such a long time. And I can easily say without a doubt that this bag is definitely top notch, because as I'm filling the bag here, again, this is something where I could probably just run it through some rocks and whatnot. If I had an extra bag to do the initial test, I easily would. But like I said, this is something that could easily go through a lot of abuse and not suffer any type of major damage whatsoever. Now also too, on this bag you have 2 zippers. You have the front zipper here, and of course the main zipper back here. We're going to go ahead and start with the front portion here. And again, there's really not much to this one, because again, this is more of a dubbed down version of the original one, so you're not going to have all these storage capabilities. So for here, as you can see, this is as deep as my hand will go. I don't know as far as measurements, but to kind of give you an idea, let's see, I have one of PDP's cases here. So it almost fits an entire case in there, but not quite. So fortunately, if you're looking to fit a Switch case, again, which is not going to be the main purpose of that pocket, that's not going to work. But if you want to take something with you, like maybe a portable charger for your Switch, you can go ahead and toss that in there with no issues whatsoever. You could easily fit any standard DVD, Blu-ray, and of course there's still going to be a bit of extra room. But the main purpose of this pocket, the way I see it, is to bring your laptop charger if you needed to bring it with you, or maybe some other subtle lighter things. But that's really basically all that pocket's going to be for. Now the main pocket, this is where you're going to house all the important stuff. Let me go ahead and open that up for you guys. Now here you have 1, 2, 3, 4. You have a total of 4 pockets. The 2 that you guys can see here, as you can see, the back one here is actually going to be for your laptop, notebook, MacBook, whatever it is that you are using. The one right here in the center is going to be for your Nintendo Switch, which I want to show you something cool about this one. And there's 2 pouches on the very bottom. Hopefully you could see. Kind of hard to see with the lighting. But there are 2 pocket pouches on the very bottom here. And the ideal thing for that one is, of course, you can go ahead and bring your Nintendo Switch charger with you, put it in one of those pockets. The other one, they advertise on the bag for your like Switch Pro controller, or maybe your Joy-Con grip, or if you're anyone who's currently playing Super Smash Brothers, maybe you want to bring your wireless GameCube controller, and of course toss that in the bag and take with you on the go. Now, what's neat about this particular Switch pocket compared to the original one is that on the original one, you had this little thinner pocket and you couldn't really fit a Switch in there with a proper case. And again, a lot of people didn't quite like that because they felt like if the bag were to drop, then their Switch is, basically kind of risking getting damaged. This one here, you could easily store a full-on or thin case by PDP, Nintendo Switch case right in this pocket. As you can see, I just fit an entire case in there with no issues whatsoever. Now, the case that I'm currently showcasing right here is their Elite case, and you don't have to get the Elite case to work with the Elite backpack. You can get any variation of the thin case by PDP. For example, I have, one of the Mario lineups with Bowser. As you can see, I'd easily fit that in there, no issues whatsoever. Or you know what, maybe you're not rocking a Mario theme, maybe you're rocking, a Pokemon theme. So we have their Eevee case. As you can see, these cases are having no issues whatsoever fitting in this pocket. And of course, let us not forget the back pocket here, which of course, if you needed to bring your laptop with you, you can go ahead and store that in here. And of course, there you go. You got your laptop, you got your Nintendo Switch, and a proper case. You got, of course, your Switch charging cable, or maybe whatever the case you need to bring. Then, of course, you got your wireless GameCube controller, a Pro controller, or maybe a variation of both. Again, it's your bag. You can do whatever it is you want. Go ahead and zip everything up. And then boom, you're ready to go and travel. So like I said, this is a really nice backpack. And like I said, between the original Switch backpack and the Elite variation, I like the Elite one a lot more because, based on what I need to bring with me on the go, this is something that's easily going to work a lot better for me. But again, if you're someone that has a lot of these extra things that you want to bring with you, all these extra sets of Joy-Cons and so forth, then maybe the original backpack is going to work for you. If you are interested in these, I'll have links down below to the original and of course the Elite variation, and of course a link to PDP's website. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comment section down below. But as far as a 5-star rating, I easily give this product a 5 out of 5. Until then, I'll see you guys on the next review.